I'm a maniac, maniac on the floor. And I'm dancing like I've never danced before. Hey guys, it's Alex O'Neill here playing Zelda. You can follow me on Twitter at AlFighter27. I am playing through the console Zeldas, as I do. I hope you've watched the other vids. If not, sorry, I guess. Yeah, I should probably just stop prefacing these videos with what I'm doing, because hopefully by this point you guys know what the fuck I'm doing. So, where we left off, we're about halfway, or a little over halfway through the Woodfall Temple. And, yeah. There's one stray fairy I have left to get before I go to the final room, I believe. I think. I'm pretty sure. Not positive, but I'm pretty sure. And yeah, then we'll go to the final room and get this motherfucking boss guy, dude, person. Yep, we'll see. I think the last stray fairy might be in this room somewhere, like hiding in a beehive in a corner, maybe, but I don't know. Hold on, there's something about this fairy mask. Okay, so the fairy mask glows when there's a fairy in the room. Good to know. There we go. Wherever it is, come to me, Betty. There you are. Can you not go through this? Alright. Making progress. God damn it. So I was saying this, I've been kind of saying this in, God, you piece of shit. Sorry. I've been saying this in some other videos, some of these other Let's Play vids. I don't, like, if you guys like this, let me know, like, on Twitter preferably, or in the YouTube comments. I do see all the YouTube comments, don't get me wrong. If I don't, like, respond, if you ask a question and I don't respond right away, don't give up hope. I just, like, I check the YouTube comments, like, usually, like, once a month, maybe. I should probably check them more. I'm trying to get better with it. But, it's just, like, it's hard to get notifications for YouTube comments, in my experience. They're, like, I'll get Google Plus notifications, but, like, fuck Google Plus notifications. Am I right, guys? And I don't even get those 100% of the time. I don't know. If I could set up, like, a email alert on my personal Gmail, because Google is stupid and I can't... Because I created a YouTube account on my personal Gmail, like, forever ago, I can't just delete that account and reattach a new account to it. But, you know. What you gonna do, guys? I can't, like, attach the Irrational Passions YouTube account to my personal Gmail account, which in an ideal world I could, because no one else, you know, no one else really uses that account. It is nice, because then I can have, like, other people log into it without seeing my email. But, you know, my email is nothing special. Quick! Take them to their fellow fairies of the same color. Yeah, guys, quick. I love that it shoots them back in the wall. But anyway, I'm sorry. As I've told you guys, I get distracted while I'm talking sometimes. But leave me some feedback. Let me know if you like this. If you do like it, I'd love to know. Cause I don't know if I'm like good at Let's Plays. I honestly, I don't. I don't know. If you like my banter, if you like my coffee talk, my commentary, and you like, hey, Alex, I'd watch more of these if you did them, I'd totally be open to the idea. So, let me know. Tweet me. Send me lovey-dovey tweet pics, things, whatever. I'd love to know. So yeah, I've never really committed to a Let's Play, and I like have very much the technology to do it. I can do PS4, Xbox One games as well. So yeah, I'm open to the idea of doing more of these. But let's fight the boss. Made it to the first boss, guys. It only took us 7 episodes. Maybe 7, something like that. So this guy's creepy as fuck. Masked Jungle Warrior Odolwa. Like, how is that not fucking horrifying? If you get close to him, you'll be beaten. Do you understand me? On to the second day. 48 hours remain. One thing I do like about the Majora's Mask boss fights is, one, they're all tough in their own way. Odolwa is pretty easy, but like like the shaking sword thing that always attacks you kind of keeps you back. Is really interesting, but like, you know, the one thing that they kind of like dismiss immediately is like, this is the item, the dungeon's item, the bow. You can never hit with that. It's just like, it's a funny thing, like, usually in Zelda games, in fact, almost 100% of the time, you use the item, the dungeon's item to beat the boss. It's a different thing now. Like, you use the mask of this area to kind of beat the boss. Also, the Majora's Mask bosses break the rule of 3, which is usually true of Nintendo games and Zelda games in general. Look at this motherfucker sending these demon moths at you. I hang tight until he casts the fire. But yeah, the kind of the breaking the rules of 3 thing is the big thing, but they're all like weird too, both in their design and just their level of cruelty. And there are more than just the 4 dungeon bosses in this game too, which is nice. And the final boss, of course. But yeah, like, Odolwa is a very creepy. He's a jungle warrior. It's the implication there is it's heavy. Huzzah! And then, of course, the mask motif continues because you get the boss's mask. Adolwa's remains. You freed the innocent spirit that this dark mask had kept imprisoned within the body of evil Old Dolwa. And then just some of the best music ever composed for a Zelda game. I'll go on record saying, like, I think Twilight Princess has my favorite Zelda music, with Majora's Mask being a close second, and kind of Skyward Sword being up there as well. But, holy shit, Oath to Order is beautiful. And the implication of the four giants is very cool. This innocent spirit, the protectors of Termina. Wait, listen. It seems to be saying something. Could that crime be its way of teaching us some sort of melody? Don't just stand there. Get your instrument. Do, 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 do. It's very, there's something just, like, depressing about Oath to Order, but beautiful. Much like Elegy of Emptiness, which we'll get to when we get to, which is just, oh, Elegy of Emptiness is beautiful. But, like, all of the songs in this game have this weird, they kind of, like, evoke this feeling of sadness in me when I hear them. Which isn't to say, like, I don't like the songs, but they all have this sound of sadness. And I love them for it. There's some dark coffee right there. Call us. That's what it's saying. It's the word that I'm looking for here to describe all the songs is melancholy. You know, happy but sad. Sad happiness. Just sad, you know. In a way, and in a different way, peaceful and calm. Like the Song of Healing, you know, usually brings about the end of something, you know, death. But it's, you know, it's beautiful. The four people Teal talked about. Do you think he was talking about the spirit that was sealed inside that mask? Oh, hey, you were pretty good out there. Have you done this before or what? Now, just to keep up that pace and save the other three. Hey, all that stuff I did to you, your horse, I apologize. Sorry. There, I apologize, so don't hold it against me, got it? Now then, we've helped the princess just like the monkey asked. So now our next stop is the mountains. Let's hurry and do something about that skull kid. I really like Tattle. She's got a fun personality. Much more than Navi, of course. What? Who are you? Link, pleased to meet you. I'm the Deku Princess. Were you, by chance, asked by that monkey to come save me? Ah, just as I suspected. You see, your body smells a little bit like monkey. So the monkey made it back fine after all. That's good. Well, I was worried that when I didn't come home, my father would think the monkey kidnapped me. I was worried that my father would even go so far as to punish the poor monkey. About that. Don't tell me. Are you serious? Is father actually doing that? Yet another hasty decision, father. It's adorable how the Deku Princess gets angry. Well, we haven't any time to lose. Quickly, Mr. Link, could you find something to carry me so you can take me to the Deku Palace? It's ridiculous. You put the Deku Princess in a bottle. It's a tight fit, but she says she'll be fine if you hurry. You see to let her out. Mr. Link, there's no time to lose. Hurry, take me to the palace. I love the idea of fitting the princess in a bottle. It's so silly. There are some moments of levity in this game that are quite fun. As the bean seller would say. Then we get that classic Zelda field music. Or this is Zelda theme, I think, actually. Yeah, this is like Link to the Past Zelda field music. Of course, it's altered a little bit from Majora's Mask, but it's got this kind of darkerness to it. Darkerness to it, you know. Words. One very undersold useful thing about the Zelda games is the compass tells you what door you came out of, as well as where you are on the map. Super handy. Very, very handy. Screaming, as a great fairy do. Oh, strong young one, I am the great fairy of power. Thank you for returning my broken and shattered body to normal. As thanks, I'll grant you prowess with this new sword technique. You mastered the spin attack. Press and hold B to power up your weapon with magic. When you release B, your sword will unleash a whirlwind of energy as you spin around. To stir up energy quickly without having to charge your weapon, rotate the left analog stick and press B. Come see me again whenever you are overcome by weariness. Oh, so yeah, I was thinking to myself, and then I said out loud, because I was like, man, so the first Great Fairy gives you the power attack, and the second Great Fairy gives you the more magic bar, and then the third Great Fairy gives you improved health. What the fuck does the fourth Great Fairy give you? And I remembered. And I won't spoil that. I'll save that. Because it's okay, I guess. I actually like playing on the classic controller because you can use the buttons, the X and Y buttons you can use for like the left and right C buttons, which is nice. I use it for the bow all the time. So it's convenient. Also, I don't know if I said this. I don't know if I went on record and said this. I'm like one of those people that always keeps the ocarina on the bottom C stick button. But you know, when I'm in a dungeon, sometimes you gotta make fucking sacrifices. for the greater good, you know? I told you not to enter any others of the royal chamber. It's a very rare occasion. Straight to the royal chamber. Blah, blah, blah. Punishment! Punishment! Oh, my princess, my darling princess. You are alright? I was so worried. Foolish father! So good. So pissed. What are you doing? Let the monkey go this instant. Ah, Mr. Monkey, I'm truly sorry. Father does such rash things when he's worried about me. I understand, Princess. Forget about that. Has the temple been returned to normal? Why, yes. Thanks to Mr. Link here. You know, if I was about to be fucking cooked by a bunch of wood people, I'd be a little bit more pissed than this monkey. I'm just gonna put it out there. I'm very, truly grateful. Really? So you're called Link, are you? Thank you for keeping your promise to me. As a symbol of our gratitude, our butler has prepared a little something for you. Please accept it. You'll find it in the shrine that will be to your right when you leave the palace. Ah, this puzzle. Hasty decision-making is my weakness. This time, more than ever, it has become clear to me. Oh, strange traveler, there is little I can do. Please rest a bit before going. So this place, this Deku shrine, it uses religious imagery in a very strange way. Also, it's fucking creepy as shit. Link, I'm truly thankful for what you have done for the princess. As a sign of our gratitude, we Deku have prepared something that we think may assist you. I will lead you to it. Please follow me. So this is gonna be tough. I'll do my best not to fuck it up, but no promises. Whew. Close one. Ugh. Sorry if I don't talk too much during this. I really don't want to fuck it up for you guys. I always remember when I was a kid, I always thought this went on for way too long. It's not too long, it's like 2-3 minutes maybe. I don't know, I'll look back at it when I actually get when I'm like posting the video. So I can scrub through the video. I usually scrub through the video and check just to make sure everything looks good, sounds good. I fucking post it anyway though, because I don't want you guys to lose any part of the playthrough. But yeah, I'm surprised I haven't had this path like memorized yet. I usually like I remember like this. You go left here, kind of like you just follow the decky scrubs pretty much. And then you don't fuck this part up, because if you do, you're really sad. That's it though. This is like 3 or so minutes, I think. And then you get to this weird like temple. You know? It's very, very religious, very shrine-like. Well done, Link. Now, here's the item I promised. Please accept it. You got the Mask of Sense. This mask heightens your sense of smell. Wear it with C to sharpen your olfactory perception. That's a smell of power. Actually, when I see you, I'm reminded of my son who left home long ago. Somehow, I feel as if I am once again racing with my son. I'm afraid I may have tried too hard to outrun you. As old as I am still a fast competitor. It's like when I race my son. Please forgive my rudeness. And there you go. And of course, at the end of the game, we find out who his son is. Happy days, right? I'm trying to remember if there's like a place nearby where I can get another empty bottle. Like close by, it's quick. I don't think there is. Oh well. This dungeon's just made much more convenient by having multiple empty bottles, but ah well. Fuck you, dog. Ah, help me. I'm not a monster. The spider's curse, it made me this way. Beg of you, in here, find them all. The gold ones, the cursed spiders. Defeat them quickly. And when you defeat them, don't forget the spider token. It contains the spider's spirit. If you lift the curse, I'll teach you something good. Hurry, please. This is awful. Alright. So this Skulltula house is pretty easy. You know. In comparison to the other one, you know. You got a gold Skulltula spirit. This is your first one. Fucking happy birthday, bitch. That's all it's like. So this is gonna be tedious. I'm warning you guys, it's gonna take up 2 parts, and it's gonna be like, he's fucking looking for gold Skulltulas. But, you know, I got a mask for it. It's pretty sweet. There's a heart piece in here as well. I like that you break boxes by fucking just rolling your fat face into them. I There's some bombs, right? You just get bombs, like, right at the beginning of the game. You buy them. You just get bombs. No big fucking deal. Unlike in, like, every other Zelda game. Like Wind Waker, for example, where you have to go through, like, all this fucking bullshit to get bombs. Nope. Sorry, I was using the buttons instead of the C-stick. I like how on a Nintendo controller, even though like on this classic controller, it's just a right analog stick. They're the same, but I will always and forever call it a C-stick. On a Nintendo controller, at least. I think it's kind of funny. Like, props to Nintendo, I guess. I remember the first time I went through this dungeon, again, when I played this game originally, when I was a kid. Again, I have a lot of fond memories of it. Well, maybe not fond memories of it, but I have a lot of memories of it because it's kind of the first Zelda game I played solo dolo, as Kid Cudi would say. And again, they're not all necessarily fond memories, but I have a lot of memories, distinct visual memories. A lot of these, I was like, man, I gotta come back when I get the Zora mask, or the boomerang. I assumed it was the boomerangs before I knew. I knew the Zora was in the game, but I didn't know what his mask kind of did. So, also, fun fact about Gold Skulltulas, you can never target them. You can only ever, you can target the coins, but you can't target the Skulltulas themselves. Gold Skulltulas, that is. Which I think is fascinating. You know, originally it was like that, I believe, in Ocarina of Time because, you know, they were a challenging collectible. But I like that they carried it over to this one. Majora's Mask, whatever the fuck this game is called. Excuse me quickly. The bug stuff, you only kind of use it like once or twice, I think, in Ocarina of Time, but it's weird in Majora's Mask, you know? Yeah, got a little coffee on my chest. Happens. It's not like hot. In fact, it's like lukewarm coffee now, unfortunately. Making the coffee just taste, actually kind of makes the coffee taste a little bit better, which I think speaks to the quality of the coffee I'm drinking. But it happened. It spilt a little bit. I think it's weird, like, the use of bugs. So, like, you put bugs in, like, the little plant grower things, and then Skulltulas come out. Like, what? I always imagined, when I was a kid, that the bugs combined in the soil and transformed into a gold Skulltula. But it doesn't really make sense, I guess. Ugh, these bugs are creepy looking now. 4 legs. This is your 12th one! Only fucking 18 more to go. I'm gonna cut this video off in a little bit, guys. Don't worry. It's just me collecting some hot Skulltulas. And, like, the beauty of a video Let's Play is that you can kind of scrub through and watch the parts that you want to watch. But you're going to be missing some hot Legend of Zelda action. Alright, I get it, Paddle. And you're going to be missing my amazing commentary. I'm sure by now you're like, oh my god, I can never watch another Let's Play again. Alex O'Neill, at AlFighter27 plug on Twitter, is like the master of Let's Playing. Like, they were right. Once you go Alex, you never go back. If only any of that were true. Am I right, guys? Also, calm down. I know what to do in that room. Just, if you're like sitting there like, what the fuck? Why aren't you playing the Sonata of Awakening? Wake up, fuck, Ducky Scrub. I'm just going back up top to get the Skulltula that's in here, okay? Or up here, I should say. It's gonna be okay, angry viewer. Again, assuming anyone ever watches these. In a previous video, now I'm thinking about this, because I do want people to watch these. I want people to enjoy these as well. In a previous video, I said, you know, I had joked, I think it was last episode actually, I joked that I hate Let's Players, and then I amended that to say I don't hate Let's Players. Let's Players are fine. I just, you know, I've never been a big Let's Player watcher. I like doing them, don't like particularly watching them. There are a couple out there, like I'll watch live streams. But, you know, to each his own, pretty much, is kind of like my policy with it. It's like, Bananasaurus Rex, I can watch him play anything. I just really like Bananasaurus Rex. I like it. I like watching him play Spelunky. You know, my friend Rob James, he streams on Twitch at Game Crashers. I enjoy him. He's a friend of mine. Like, I know him personally in real life. I've hung out with him on several occasions, and I enjoy him. I enjoy his company. So I enjoy, like, watching his Twitch streams. Plus, I'm a moderator on his stream, so... you know, so I like hanging out and watching his Twitch streams. And watching someone live. And watching a Let's Play. Two different things, you know. Different nuance to each. Having done both, I can very much speak to that. Gotcha, bitch. But, you know, what I had said basically was like, don't be the person that watches a Let's Play of a video game and pretends that they know everything about the video game. I know people like that, and it really pisses me off. You know. Understandably so. I think that's an ignorant way to consume video games. And, you know, people are like, well, you're just fucking watching someone play it, you know, you're seeing how they do everything. You know, why does it matter? But there's a nuance to playing a video game that is not portrayed in a Let's Play. God damn it. So, just keep that in mind. Like, you know, I don't know. I think it's really cool that people who don't have time to kind of play video games can watch someone play through a video game on YouTube or whatever, and like still get a really, really fun experience out of it. And like they'll be like, oh, I really like this person, this personality. I like who they are. I like how they talk. So, you know, I want to watch them play through this game that I don't have time to play. So I can watch them do it while I do something else or something. I think that's cool. I approve of that. Don't get me wrong. And if someone feels that way about me, like I really like Alex O'Neill, I like how he commentates, I like it. And I would like to watch him play video games. That's super awesome and super flattering. So, don't take this the wrong way. Just like, I feel like, you know, just because you've watched someone play through a game doesn't give you the right to pretend like you know everything about that game. Or to pretend like you've played the game. Just be upfront and be like, no, I watched someone play through. I watched a Let's Play of the game, so I know the story, but I've never played it myself. I think there's a difference there. It's like reading a summary of a movie, like a very detailed summary of a movie, and watching a movie. I think it's kind of the difference there. It's comparable, at least. But we're gonna cut it off here. Got 10 Skulltulas left. Thank you for watching. We'll be back tomorrow on a hump day, everyone's favorite day of the week. But if you like this, please subscribe, like it on YouTube or whatever you do, I guess. I don't know what that does, honestly. Does that, like, get me more... Does that, like, get me put on the front page or something? I don't know what the like thing on or the thumbs up on YouTube does. I don't know. So I don't care if you do that. Just subscribe if you like this and want to see more. That would be really cool. I'd appreciate this. Follow me on Twitter at Alfighter27 for more of me. Check out RationalPassions.com, Rational Passions Podcast. So, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will catch you guys tomorrow.